yourself connected to the ground from your heels all the way up to the back of your head. Let's inhale, raise the arms up above our head, point our toes long and away from us. Really reach, really reach. And exhale, bring the arms beside you. Let's point our toes up to the ceiling, reach our fingertips up to the sky. And just tighten the body, tighten the legs, tighten the arms, point the toes up. And let the arms come down. Inhale, let's take the right knee into the chest. We're going to hold that knee close. Press your lower back into the mat. Relax the crease of your hip. Let's extend our right arm out beside us. Help with your left hand to twist that knee over to the left and turn your head to look over your right shoulder. Nice deep breaths. Feel the belly rise as you inhale and fall as you exhale. Inhale back to center. Hug that knee in one more time. And now let's straighten and extend that leg up. Reach anywhere behind the leg. Gently pull the straight leg towards the body. From here, if you can, we're going to take the head and shoulders off the ground. Draw the chin towards the knee. If you wish, you can take your left foot off the ground. An added option here would be to release the hands, point the fingers down towards the feet. Lower that left leg, lower the head. Bend the right knee and extend it out. Other side, left knee into chest, hold. Extend the left arm out. We're twisting to the right with that left leg. Turn the head to look over the left shoulder. Knee back to center. Extend the left leg up, reach behind. Inhale, head and shoulders up. Draw that chin towards the knee. Make sure the chin is off the chest. Right leg can come off the ground. Hands can point down. You do not have to do this far. You can hold. Right leg down, head, shoulders down, bend that knee. And extend the legs out. Reposition yourself. Let's bend our knees. Feet are flat on the ground and the feet are hip width apart. Hands are down by your side, palms are into the mat. Inhale, raise the hips up, tighten the back. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. hold. Back is down. Walk your feet towards your hands, maybe holding the ankles. If that's too close, then just let the heels touch the top of your fingers. From here, we're going to try to come up into our bridge pose again. Lifting up, roll your shoulder blades under your back. Try to pike your hips up a bit higher. Maybe release the hands, interlace the fingers, and press with a straight arm into the ground. Good. Release the fingers and begin to slowly bring the back down. Draw both knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Rock forward and back. Get some momentum here. Massage the back, massage the spine. And when you're ready, let's rock up to a seated position all the way up. And come forward onto hands and knees. Wrists are right underneath our shoulders, knees are right underneath the hips. Let's stretch out our back a little bit. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, look up, press the hips up. Exhale, tuck your chin and pull your back up. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, scoop up. Exhale, tuck in. Good, back to center. Right arm up. Down. Other side. Down. Inhale, right arm. Down, left arm. Down. Good. Right arm in front. Left leg back. Hold. Bring the elbow to the knee. Tuck in, pull the back up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tuck in, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale. And down. Left. Right leg, stretch and hold. Elbow to knee, tuck in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. And lower. Beautiful. Tuck your toes into the mat, press into your hands, and take your knees off the ground. Just your knees. Lower the knees down, untuck your toes, sink back into child's pose. Forward again, tuck your toes in. Knees 2 inches off the ground. Hold, pull your belly in. So from here, we're going to try to take the right arm off the ground and hold. And down. Left arm. And hold. Down. Right leg up. The right foot up. Down. Left foot up. And down. Good. Both knees down. Child's pose. Let's walk our hands to the right. Cross the left arm over and sink down. Walk over to the left. Right arm over top of that left wrist, sink down. Back to center. Keep your hands where they are. Just bring your body back onto their knees. Tuck your toes in and let's press into downward dog. Hips are high. Pedal your heels out, one at a time. Back to center with the heels. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale forward into plank, hold. Exhale back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, bring the knees down. Lower the chest. Press up into cobra, hold. Press those hips into the mat. If a full cobra all at once is too much for you this evening, feel free to come onto your elbows and hold. Turn your head over to the right. Look back behind you. Turn over to the left. Back to center. Tuck your toes in. Press into your tabletop. And then up into your downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look at the space between your hands. Bend your knees. You can take a hop or a step forward. Stand forward, fold. Inhale, slide the hands up to your shins. Flat back. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, arms are wide, look up to the ceiling, look all the way up to your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, chair pose. Inhale, stand up tall. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Jump or step back into plank. Try to keep your knees off the ground, lower into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Let's try that one more time. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. breath out. Inhale, left leg up. Reach. Come up onto your right toes as high up as you can. Point your left toes. Good. Lower that right heel. Draw the left knee into the chest. Hold. And now step that foot in between the hands. Plant both feet into the ground. Your toes are dug in behind you. Reach the arms up. Take your left arm forward. Right arm is back, open. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, twist, opposite arm. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both hands down. Step that right foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms are wide, lift all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms are up. Exhale, bend the knees, chair pose. Weight is in the heels. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, hands to the ground. Jump or step back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Opposite side, right leg comes up, point the toes. Really reach. Keep the legs straight. Come up onto your left toes. Lower the heel. Bring that right knee into the chest and hold. Step the foot in between your hands. Press into that front foot. Feel strong. Arms are up. Right arm is forward, left arm is back. Inhale, arms are up. Exhale, twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, both arms are up. Exhale, both arms are down. Again, step your back foot forward. Forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shins. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, both arms are up, all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms are up. Chair pose. Hands come to your heart in chair pose. We're going to twist. Take your left elbow to the right knee, twist. Option here is to step back with your left foot and twist in a lunge. Otherwise, stay where you are. Wherever you are, you can try opening your arms. And the back knee can come down if you are stepping back. Palms together. Step your left foot back. Come back to center. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, back to chair pose. We're twisting in the opposite direction. Right arm to left knee. If you're having trouble twisting, Try not to think about your upper body twisting your shoulders. Think about your waist, twisting at the waist. From here, take a step back with your right foot if you can. Option to drop the back knee. Open. And from here, you can really twist from the waist. Keep the abdominals strong. Palms back together. Step that foot forward, back to center. Inhale up, slight back bend. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Find your breath. You're doing wonderfully. Let's inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slide your hands up. Exhale, slide your hands down. Step or jump back into plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to take our left leg off the ground. Bend that knee and let's open up. Open up and tilt over to the right. Look under the left arm. Feel that opening in the hips. Back to center. Come forward with that knee. Step the foot in between the hands. This time, turn your back foot flat onto the mat. Press into warrior one. Sink down. Really sink down. Widen your stance. Wider. Wider. Open to warrior two. Reach forward, hinge, and come into right angle. Either bring the hand down to the mat or keep the hand up on the elbow, up on the knee. You can take your right arm over your ear. Inhale, come back up to warrior two, warrior one. Now here we're going to lean forward, press off the back foot, and come into warrior three. Balancing on one leg. You can have your arms out over your head. You can also have your arms wide for more balance, or even point them down. Bend your standing leg. We're coming back into that warrior one. Take your hands down to the mat and step back into plank. Optional vinyasana here, or meet me in downward dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Right leg comes up. Bend that knee, tilt it over to the left. Open the hips. Look under the right arm. Back to center. Knee into chest. And step that foot in between the hands. Turn the left heel to the mat. Up to warrior one. Here's your chance to widen your stance if it's too short. Really press into both feet. Warrior two. Good. right hand to the mat or right elbow to the knee. Back up to warrior two. Warrior one. Now here's our chance to balance. We're going to lean forward a bit, press off that back foot, drag and come in. I'm hitting the wall, so I gotta come back. Hold. Wide arms, arms to the feet, or arms overhead. Bend the standing leg, return that back leg. Back to warrior one. Hands to the mat. Good, step back plank. Now everyone's gonna bring their knees to the ground and lower their chest all the way down. Let's rest our chin on our hands. And let's find our breath. We're gonna work a little bit on some back bends. So back bends are really good for awakening and energizing the body. Of course, excellent for our back strength. Anyone who suffers from back pain, especially lower back pain, this will strengthen the muscles around that and hopefully eliminate or lessen or even prevent further injury. So we're going to widen our legs about the width of our mat, bend our knees, and attempt to grab our feet. Let the chin rest on the ground. And just draw the heels in towards the body. Release. Shake out the legs. And then bend and hold the feet again. Now, if you have trouble holding onto your feet, don't worry about it. You can hold onto your pants, or you can do this with legs out. So wherever you are, I want you to raise your chest off the ground only. Keep the legs down and try to reach up through the collarbone. Hold. Beautiful, lower down. Now let's keep the upper body down. We're just going to take the lower body off the ground. Press into your feet, into your hands with your feet. Lower legs. Now from here, let's try to take both upper and lower body off the ground. Full bow pose. Press into the feet. Push the feet into the hands. Beautiful, lower down, excellent. Extend and straighten the legs. Keep the arms pointed down and turn them into the mat. Now, from here, we're gonna do locust pose. So for those of you who have done that with me before, you know what to do. Otherwise, I want you to watch carefully. We're gonna take our right leg straight up and off the ground, as high as we can go. Then we're gonna bend our left knee and almost like a kickstand, hold it underneath our shin. Let the chin rest on the ground. Now, if you're super flexible in your lower back, you can go higher. You can bring your foot towards your knee or the thigh. Hold. Keep your hands down by your side because it's gonna help you with balance, and when your arms are up, they're gonna hurt your shoulders. Slowly start to slide that left foot up to meet the right and come all the way down. Bend the knees and just tick-tock the feet from side to side. Roll out that lower back. Back to center, extend both legs. We're gonna try the other side. So left leg straight up and off the ground. Bend that right foot this time and prop it underneath. Wherever you are is perfect. If you're with a partner and they want to help you out, feel free to go over, tuck the foot underneath. Sometimes it's just a matter of finding the leg because it sways from side to side. Beautiful, slowly slide down. Excellent. Tick-tock the feet from side to side. Extend the legs. Now we're going to widen the arms. Widen the arms. Let's take that left leg off the ground. Bend the knee. We're going to tilt it over to the right. Turn the head. So this is really great for the lower back that we activated. And if it's not feeling like anything, you probably have to raise the knee up a little bit higher. Because if your knee is down here, you're not working the back. You need to lift the knee up a bit higher and you'll feel it in your lower back. Even move your foot away from you a little bit more. Beautiful. Turn, back, center, other side. Right leg up, bend the knee, tilt. Good, back to center. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to inhale, come up into Cobra. This should feel a little bit easier now that we've awakened that lower back even more. Let's press into the knees, lift the hips up, and walk back to a child's pose. Nice child's pose, really feels good on that lower back. Head down, deep breaths in and out. Feel that back expanding. Into tabletop, tuck the toes in. We're pressing into downward dog. Good. Look at the space between your hands. Bend your knees, hop or step forward. Standing forward, fold. Inhale, half a stand. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms are wide, look all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring your body weight onto your right leg. We're going to bend the left knee and attempt to hold onto the foot so the knee points straight down. Right arm comes up. This is step 2 of dancer's pose. Step 3 is now to start to, just as we did in boat, extend and push that foot into your hand and raise the foot up. You're slightly bending, leaning forward. Find somewhere to focus your eyes on. You can bring your first 2 finger and thumb together in a yoga mudra. If you want to go further here, start to bend at the waist and maybe take your right hand all the way down to the mat. And take your left knee up to the ceiling. Good. Bend that standing leg to help you. Come back up. Whoop. A little bit more graceful than that, and slowly coming up. Let's switch to the opposite side. We are going to bring our body weight onto the left leg, bend the right knee, hold. When you're ready, take the left arm up. And this may be where you want to stay. This is great, we're balancing. We're balancing. If you want to go a step further, push that foot into the hand and start to bring the heel up. Slight leaning forward. Again, from here, if you want to go further, start to bend at the waist and try to get your left hand to the mat. Right knee is coming up to the ceiling. Good, slowly coming up. And release that foot, shake it out. Excellent. Let's use the wide part of our mat. So if that means you're facing me, then turn to face me or use the long side of your mat. Legs are wide. Inhale, the arms up to shoulder height. Exhale, come down to a flat back. Take the left hand, bring it into the center underneath your collarbone and open up. Twist from the waist. This is nothing to do with the shoulders. If your waist turns, the shoulders will automatically open. Back up, flat back. Switch, right arm underneath the collarbone, twist at the waist, left arm up. Both hands are down. Reach for the ankles, calves, or maybe the back of the feet. And start to bring the body closer together with the upper and lower body. Maybe top of the head coming down towards the mat. I want you to take your left hand, reach it towards your right ankle or calf. And we're twisting and opening the right arm up to the ceiling. If it helps, bend into the left knee to help twist, or you can keep the legs straight. Good, back to center switch. Right arm grabs the left ankle. Bend that right knee if you need to. Otherwise, twist from the waist. Nice side stretch here. Back to center. We're going to heel toe the feet together. And slowly start to come up. Good, shake out the legs. Excellent. So we're gonna work on another balance pose. This is a little bit of a tricky one, but I like to add in some challenging postures for everyone to try, okay? I always say try, you don't have to perfect anything. This is all a learning process. So we're gonna try to attempt what's called Bird of Paradise. So what we're gonna do first is plant both feet on the ground about hip width apart. And we're gonna come into a squat. Okay, so the knees can be a little bit wider. Good. We are going to take our left arm. Now I know I'm gonna be backwards for some of you, so whichever arm you choose, you're gonna take your left arm and you're going to curl it underneath, and reach behind and try to bind. So I'll do this sideways. Now, if you're not able to bind, that's okay. I want you not to bind, and I just want you to hook your left arm underneath your knee. That's all you're gonna do. You're gonna come up onto this right toe. And then you're gonna start to straighten this leg. So bring the heel down. Start to straighten and raise the upper body up. It's a challenging one. Now, this might be where you are for step one. If you want to try the bind version, you are going to bind, we're not going through and up the middle, we're going around the thigh. Okay, so we're binding, body weight onto the right foot, and then stand up tall. Possibly straightening the leg. This is the full extension of the posture. You do not need to be there. Try any version that works for you. Just see how it goes. It's like a tree pose, but with your arm hooked underneath, right? Sort of. When you've done one side, try the other side. Take a photo, send it to me. I'd love to see you doing it. I'm gonna try the opposite side. Reaching underneath, binding, body weight onto my left leg. Don't worry about bringing the leg up rather than just standing up tall. Good. I hope I didn't lose you guys there. I know you can do it. Watch the replay, watch the YouTube replay, and keep practicing. Or look on YouTube, it's called Bird of Paradise. Try it out, you can do it. Let's roll the shoulders back because that does activate the shoulders a little bit. Roll the shoulders forward. Beautiful. Good. Let's turn and face sideways. Let's do a nice flow. Inhale, arms up, reach back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Widen your feet, bend the knees. We're gonna hop into our squat. Hop and come into a full squat. Sitting up tall. Hands down to the mat, raise the hips up. We're gonna jump back into our plank. Optional vinyasana here, or meet me in downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to chest, and let's lower that knee in between the hands and extend that left leg back into our pigeon pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Now, pigeon pose, we don't want to be leaning on the side of our leg. We want to be centered. We want this left foot to be out from underneath us. And we want to sit up tall. Option here would be to bend the back knee and maybe turn and hold that foot. Pull the heel in towards the body. Release that leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, bring the elbows down. Let the head come down. Inhale, slowly coming up, one hand on either side of that knee. Tuck your left toes into the mat and let's step back. Downward dog. Sway the hips side to side. Opposite side, left leg up. Reach. Left knee into chest. Lower. And extend that back leg as straight as we can, but understanding if you do need to bend it, just bend it out to the side, but keep the hips still square down to the mat. Deep breath in, look up, slight back bend. Option to bend the back knee, maybe reach and hold. Release. Deep breath in. And exhale, lower the elbows down and then lower the head. Slowly coming up. I want you to take this back leg and swing it forward, extending both legs out. Sitting up nice and tall. Point your toes up to the ceiling and reach your arms up. Try to keep your back nice and long and straight. Tighten the abdominal muscles. This is what's going to help you stay nice and straight. This is deceivingly difficult just to stay in a staff pose. Pay attention to what muscles are activating, which muscles are crying in pain. Hold for a little bit longer. Deep breath in. And fold forward. Reach for the toes. Slowly reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back. Point the fingers away from you. Dig the heels into the mat and press the hips off the ground into an incline counter pose here. Good, lower the hips down. Take your right knee, draw it into the chest, and cross the foot over top of your left leg. Press the abdomen into that thigh and reach the left arm over top. And bring the right arm back behind you. Deep breath in. And exhale, turn, twist, look over that right shoulder. Keep that left leg nice and straight, pointing the toes up. Back to center. And let's extend and switch. Left knee in. Hold it, cross it over top. Left arm comes over. Right arm comes over. Deep breath in. Exhale. Back to center. Extend both legs out. Shift your hips down. And we're going to lower the back all the way down onto the mat. Extend both legs straight up into the air. And let's reverse some of that blood flow From the legs into the center of the body, take the arms up as well. Slightly bend the elbows and slightly bend the knees. Take the right arm back behind you, left leg out in front. And come up. Opposite. Left arm, right leg. Switch. Right arm, left leg. Switch. Left arm, right leg. One more switch. And switch. Both arms and legs are up. Take your arms down. Take one foot down at a time, knees are bent. I want you to cross one leg over top, doesn't matter which one. And then we're going to draw the knees into the chest. If you can, reach for your ankles, and almost like you're tying a shoelace, I want you to pull your ankles in towards you. You're gonna feel this in your hips, the outer hips. Like you're tying a shoelace, pull them apart and in. Beautiful. Switch legs. Cross the opposite leg over. Take the knees into the chest. Reach for the ankles, or maybe it's up into the calves, and pull the ankles away from each other. Take notice of where you're feeling this. Beautiful. Return the feet down. Open the arms wide and bring both knees into the chest. Drop the knees to the right, turn the head to the left. Switch. Both knees into the chest. Extend one leg out at a time. Turn the palms up to the ceiling and find yourself in Shavasana. Feeling your breath coursing through the body. Bringing in life force, energy. Remain in your Shavasana. Just listen to my cues. I'd like you to focus on relaxing your legs completely. Relax your hips and abdomen. Relax your hands and arms. Relax your chest and shoulders. Relax your neck and face. Understand that this moment is one you've created for yourself. You have brought your body and mind into this space willingly and have decided to put other actions aside to focus on your health and well-being. Just as this moment is temporary, so will be all the others. The length of the action really depends little on, or is out of our control, so that we have to understand that situations are temporary, good and bad, but we do have a choice to bring ourselves into these moments of peace and stillness and focus, so that we may react more positively along the way. Slowly beginning to move your fingers and toes, maybe coming into a seated position, or staying exactly where you are. Hands to your heart. I thank you so much for your time and energy, and wish you a lovely rest of your evening and week. Namaste.